Don, I'd like to go back a little bit on the installation of Solution Manager.
Okay.
So basically, we're going to install it. We're not going to right now, but before doing any system installation, we have to install the Solution Manager on a different server and probably a different database, right? Even
Yeah,
a
it doesn't have to be same database. It may be
yeah.
SQL. Yeah, it can be anything.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we need another license for it,
Normally,
or
Solution Manager is given free. That's what according to
oh,
my knowledge, is given free.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
So how about the database licenses?
Uh,
Because it's coming either from Oracle or SQL
yeah.
Server or
Most
DB2.
probably the database license. Like I'm not 100% sure. It should be able. You should buy. I think if it is third party, right? But if Solution Manager comes with MaxDB is SAP's database. Then I think I'm not sure about that, about licensing. Then I think that you don't have to, right?
Mm.
But I'm not
And
sure about that. Yeah.
and how many CDs or that would be the solution manager, and how long does it take to install it? Because we have to factor in this time also as a preparation
Uh,
for the
no,
whole
installing
installation.
Solution Manager may not take much time because if you're not installing IDES system, it doesn't take much time, right? I don't think there is Solution Manager IDES system for 7.1. I don't think so. When you're installing Solution Manager, don't worry about time it's going to take.
Oh,
I don't
so
think it
time
will
and
take
money are not really important. It's
really
free
important.
and yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They
Okay.
are promoting Solution Manager because they want everything to work under Solution Manager. See,
So under the the way we installed it, it seemed like Solution Manager was a must because we needed that key. Is there any other way to
no,
escape that?
you have to have the key. That's a must. But and also to download the support packs, you have to have Solution Manager, and also early watch alert, you have to have Solution Manager. For those things, you must use Solution Manager. But for other purposes like incident management, change request management, for those things you can use either Solution Manager or some other tools. You can use HPQC also, HP
Hmm.
Quality Center also. But for these things, you have to use Solution Manager, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Maintenance optimizer, early watch alert. Then if you want to get keys, you have to have Solution Manager. Early watch alert is it allows SAP connect to your system and then do an early watch in your system to make sure your system is in good condition. For it will analyze for future problems, right, and will give you a report, right. For that you have to
So
have Solution Manager.
so it looks to me like it's the first thing you do
Yeah,
when you want to install SAP is the Solution
exactly,
Manager.
exactly, yeah. And if you want to control all the systems through the system landscape, first I have to create a system landscape. Then I have to use a command called SMC. SMC, nowadays there's a new command called LMDB. LMDB. In every Solution Manager 7.1, if I have support pack say 1, SMC. If I have support pack maybe 10, maybe 20, LMDB. So it changes, right? They are introducing new commands, right, to do things. So LMDB, if I type here, it won't work because this is support pack, I think 3, I think. So LMDB is not working. So if I take another system which has the latest support pack, LMDB will work, right? So now I have to configure my system landscape using SMC in this system. So if I say SMC or SMSY, right? Then I can in my landscape I have so many servers I had or have, so I can configure all my servers here, right? So I create all my servers. So right click here, then create a new server, then I give the server name, right? So if suppose I gave this name Uvin Pro, so it will ask for technical information about fully qualified host name. Normally we should give the fully qualified host name with the DNS path, right? So, or any name service path. Then you give the manufacturer all those people information, other attributes, all this information you give, right? But if you want to give this, you can give, right? Okay. But this one you should give mostly, right? To identify this system. Then you have to create database. Then you have to create right click, create new database. So I have, it will ask for the database name. So I have already created development. So I have to say Oracle, what version, what support pack level, what is the name of the server, all the information. Then I have to create product systems. So if it is ECC, nowadays Solution Manager can take any system, any system other than SAP also in the same system landscape. I can configure under Solution Manager's control, right? So here we have ECC, and we have only two here, Solution Manager, but nowadays we have more, right? Okay. So we say I created a product system called dev. So dev is ECC system, so ECC server. So many clients are there in that system. Our development system, I think you log in dev, I think, right? That's the system. So it has so many clients there, and that's the name of the clients, and logical system name also there. We have to create logical system for each client. What is the command we use to create logical systems? I told you several times. BD 54. BD 54. BD is like cigar, right? So I told you last time also. BD 50. Yeah. Then if I read system data, right? It will read the systems in my network also, right? So I don't want to go into details. I can create RFC connections, right? Check the RFC connections. I can create RFC connections, generate RFC connections. You can generate automatically also in the latest version. So it will generate RFC connections to all these systems automatically. So those things we can do. So that we do in SMC. So if I click on one of these, if I go to logical systems, I'll go to logical components, right? Logical component, not system, logical components. Click on this. So I will go to my landscape. That is the project name. Logical components here. So now see, you can see that it can support any system, business object, advanced planning and optimization server, then all these servers, and non-SAP servers also it can support. CRM, SAP. Yeah, this time it supports only SAP, but nowadays it supports 7.1. It supports any server, a lot of other servers also, right? A lot of other systems also it supports, but here I see only SAP, right? So my system is ECC. Can you see ECC or ERP here? ECC is here, ERP is here. So ECC server, this is the server, ECC server. Go to ECC here. Where did I create? ECC server, DSR charm, DFCC. Yeah, so when we created charm, I created charm. So I had three systems there. One is product system, quality system, development system. I use client 800 in that, right? So charm is change request management, right? Change request, change, CHA is change, R is request, M is management, right? So when change request is created in development system, right? A manager will approve that change request, right? Then after that, somebody will work on that. Somebody will do the testing on that. So after testing is done, it will be moved to quality. And after moving to quality, it will go to production. So all my transports are configured from the solution manager, right? Right. So that is one of the component of solution manager, creating the system landscape and logical components. Yeah. Then I will show you another one in Solution Manager, which is also useful. Now I will use another one. Solar project admin. Solar project admin. To create a project, I use Solar. Anything what I do in Solution Manager, most of the things, almost everything, we create a project, right? For all activities. So there's a project already created, BSR, PR1, okay, and PR3. This is implemented, the two types of projects, three types actually. Implementation, we are not in this other one. Implementation projects and maintenance project, right? So we'll go to implementation project. Implementation is during installing, upgrading, those are implementation. Maintenance means support, right? Yeah. Just an overview of Solution Manager, right? So that it will be useful when they use Solution Manager in the system landscape, right? The person responsible, then led by customer, customer solution test, all this information is there. It will ask for the type when we are creating. So I will select either implementation project or what is the other one? What is implementation? What is the other one? I told there are two, three there, but two only is important for you. Implementation, other one is